Hello, welcome back to another episode of Modded Kerbal Space Program, where hopefully we've maybe partially resolved some of our issues.
Yeah.
Well, some of Bobby's issues, though there's probably no resolving my issues. Anyways, I am going to try and test out this weird thermal engine, which I'm not entirely sure is going to work, because I don't know how it works. All I know is you need a reactor that makes electricity and hydrogen fuel. Whether we're going to be making enough electricity with the reactor we've selected, I have no idea. Certainly are not removing enough waste heat with the radiators I attached.
Alright, so I'm going to try back to my... Given this is... Actually, I'm changing my plan, given that this is probably our last recording session of the day. Let's see here. What was my Ebus rocket? That was one hell of a rocket. What was I doing with this? I think I was going to the moon with this rocket. Let's load up another rocket here. This also, I think this is what I originally launched the Crazy Station with. Because it's a station, a bunch of solar panels. This was part of the Duna probe, I think. No, I didn't want to launch. Well, I guess we'll test. Yeah, I'm definitely under much less RAM than before by I want to say, 300 megs. About.
Well, that's good.
So let's recover vessel and see if I crash. Nope, that didn't fix it.
Okay.
Well,
I guess that's not actually the problem.
No. While this is loading.
Well, hopefully by the next recording session, we'll be on the updated version and basically, essentially a clean install of the game. Alright, well, I'm going to revert to vehicle assembly here. And we're going to actually... I clearly don't know how this works. So, we're going to load...
Exact same access violation.
Yeah, so clearly it's not using too much RAM.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's take our deep space probe. Let's load this up. And we're going to just launch this thing into an equatorial orbit. I did put a radiator on there. Hopefully that's enough. We're going to basically be testing it anyways, so we'll see. SAS on, throttle up, and lift off.
Now let's do it again. Move data. ECX register. ECX register's pointer is at 4, whatever that is in hex. You see, it's the same register location.
Okay.
As before, so it's still like the register memory address didn't change as a result of decreasing the memory print. So we're still having this overwrite. for whatever, because the disassembly of the error message is basically they're moving it 256 bytes down the memory map, even though, well, I suppose it's an MMX pointer. I suppose it would have to be packed correctly. Now I'm getting into deep programming. Hello, video game I would like to play.
Hopefully we'll resolve these problems next week.
Yeah.
Because you weren't crashing this much before.
No, not...
This is clearly something to do with our janky way of fixing your broken game.
Possibly. Most likely. Almost definitely. God, what was I doing with this rocket? Oh, that's from my Minmus mission, that rocket. I didn't want to do the probe swarm. I thought I would have good enough rocket to deal with.
$80, $90, $100. Excellent. All right. Let's grab our fairing. Let's pop this guy open. Let's wait until we're the rest of the way out of the atmosphere here. That might have been my best ascent profile on one of these yet. I got my apoapsis to where I wanted it to be, and my periapsis is almost out of the atmosphere. Well, it's not really out of the atmosphere, but it's not like buried inside the planet completely. All right, let's get rid of the fairing. And extend our solar panels. All right. Let's get up to our apoapsis here, or close to it. Roughly there. A little bit of fast forwarding. Throttle up. Good enough. And we will rename the vessel to the Duna Deep Space Probe. Excellent. All right. Back to the Space Center. How's it going?
All right. I'm kind of putzing with a I don't know what I'm going to do, actually. Because I almost can't do anything. Oh, does this actually... Does that actually support a Kerbal? It does support a Kerbal.
Okay, well, let's see what our alarm clocks say. We are going to abandon, unfortunately, the Eve Deep Space Probe. In fact, I'm probably just going to come out here and that's not what I wanted to click. Let's load up the tracking station. Yeah, it's definitely not the memory because I'm above 3.5 at the moment.
Well, what the hell then?
Alright, we're going to take control of our Eve Deep Space Probe. Which is never going to get to its destination. And let's see if we can crash it into the sun. Hold retrograde. And... let's use all of our delta V. Which probably isn't going to be enough. Hang on, maybe we can... we can, like, rotate our orbit and burn retrograde. Make it... no? Okay, nah, screw it. Let's just burn it all retrograde and see what happens.
There we go.
It's not going to work, though. I'm almost positive. Well, I've brought the periapsis down inside of Moho's orbit. Still have like 5,000 delta V left. Might be able to get our periapsis inside the sun. Maybe. Alright, this stage is almost out.
Alright, let's experiment with some of these science modules here. Maybe.
Stage is out. Stage. Stage.
Ah, are you kidding me? Oh, well, I wouldn't have been able to turn anyways. Oh,
What?
maybe. Suppose I could have locked my wheels don't appear to be making contact with the ground. Well, there, let's run the atmospheric analysis, keep data. Log atmospheric data. That was 15 science right there. Surprisingly. I gotta get it in the Let's see if we can recover a vessel. Come on. Damn it.
Crash again.
Yep.
All right. I might have had enough Delta V, but when I've gotten down to the low amounts left here, the whole ship has started spinning. Which is not ideal.
In hex.
Let's try burning at a lower. Come on. You can hold that retrograde. Just burn at a lower thrust amount so we just don't spin.
And you see this ECX register is at 40,000, and that's in hexadecimal, or 400,000 in hexadecimal, which comes out to be 4.194 million, which is very close to the 4.91 or the 4.294 million that's maximum integer. Or is it, or am I off by a factor of 1,000?
That's a large factor to be off by.
It's only zeros. 2 to the 32nd. No, I am way off. That's 4.2 billion, yeah. And whereas 004.
Well, I would say if this wasn't Kerbal, this would probably be close enough to make this entire spacecraft catch on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Because my sun periapsis is 785 million meters.
No. Well, a little close there.
Yep. So I almost made it go into the sun, but I don't know whether this would actually burn up. But we're going to stop recording here, hopefully for the sake of our hard drives and whatnot. Next time, and sanity, next time we won't have so many problems. If you like the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Bye.